we have an announcement to
A
make.
major announcement. Y'all, it's official.
It's time,
We
you
have
guys.
been teasing we've been teasing you guys with black and white pictures and videos for
All
over a
week.
week. And now,
Y'all see the colors. You know what's crazy? Everybody was like, pink, pink, pink.
pink, purple.
Yeah.
They thought
For Jackie.
it was pink and purple.
But it's so cool that it's still like a shade of pink.
Yeah. But it's peachy,
Peach
salmon,
and mint.
This
is our
the
new collection.
Mint to Know.
Mint to Know collection.
Yeah.
It drops on July 14th for everybody. But you already know Patreon gets the full collection first on the 13th, 24 hours early.
Not only does Patreon get early access, but they get the full collection.
Because there are pieces that won't be available to the public.
There are pieces that are only going to be available for Patreon.
Do we have those? Jazz, can you hand me those pieces? Or I just want to show them real quick because these pieces will only be on Patreon.
Only on
y'all.
Patreon. They will not be available for everyone.
Yeah.
For what? When is the second piece? Second collection?
Fire.
Okay.
Fire, y'all.
We don't even know when we're releasing this, but we are releasing it to Patreon.
Patreon will be able to get the biker shorts. What? Commit and submit. That is the theme for this collection. Boom. Super fire.
I love
Commit and submit.
I love this collection
Isn't it
so much.
fire? Oh, we
This
love
is
it.
my favorite collection.
So far.
So
We're
far.
getting better every
I
time.
know, I
Every
really
time we
love
say
this
that.
collection.
So yeah,
lot.
y'all.
It's custom.
Custom. Every single
Every piece is custom. Like we really took, and this is why it took so long for this collection to come out. Because usually we like to drop closer together.
Yeah.
But it took a while because we were super, super meticulous,
The sizing,
specific,
the
intentional,
fabric.
everything.
Yeah.
We went to go look at
Yeah.
the fabric and like
Yeah.
test pieces, and like this was a very intentional collection. And it means, I don't know, I love this collection. Like
Me too.
the commit and the submit, I feel like it's so
Aligned.
on brand right now to
Yeah.
what we're experiencing individually and together.
Yeah.
And it's just a beautiful collection.
Yeah, we got socks.
We got socks.
Shout out to J&F, our girls. Y'all know J&F. They were on hella episodes, but they've been working so hard behind the scenes. They're in LA, so
I'm starting to love
they
colored
get all
socks.
this stuff.
I like to wear
For
colored
us.
socks
We got salmon, mint, and white.
and white. And this is our meant to be collection. I really love this.
I love it.
And you know, we always got to have our face on the shirt.
Always. It's like, I know y'all. Well, no, y'all not. Y'all gonna get it.
That picture can
Yeah,
never
like it.
be out of style.
It's vintage. What's so cool in 10 years, this would like be a vintage t-shirt.
A vintage
A
t-shirt.
vintage tee. That's cool.
I love it.
So yeah, Oliver. Oh yeah.
We got
Thanks,
the other
Jazz.
stuff. Here, let me see this one. So yeah, this is the other shirt, you guys.
This is the one Megan has on. Yeah.
And then on the back, #1 podcast, you know what it is.
And this says 222. Y'all know that's our lucky number.
And you guys, these pieces are a little bit different than our other pieces because it is summertime. It's hot, so the fabric is super
Lighter,
lighter. It's comfy.
Fire.
Yeah, not gonna be like super hot in it.
And Megan has on these biker shorts
Biker
right now
shorts.
with the no logo. They're so cool.
These biker shorts are hella comfortable.
Comfortable, stretchy.
Stretchy, but also like cinches you
Yeah,
in. But
it
they're
tightens
like
the waistline.
comfy. Yeah.
And we got the sweats, no for sure sweats, gray sweats, and it comes with a hoodie. So yeah,
Yeah.
the whole line, July
line.
14th, you guys will be out to the public. Patreon gets the whole collection on the 13th. So
Well,
good
where's
luck.
our hat?
Oh yeah,
The hat is
I have
with
one.
the-
Jazz is like, dang. She's like, hold on.
The hat comes with the black
Yeah,
part of the collection,
Yep.
which again is we don't know when we're
It'll
releasing
only be
that,
on
but it's
Patreon.
only going to be on Patreon on the 13th.
oh yeah, and the shorts,
Oh, we have shorts too coming.
hoodie.
got so
I
much stuff
love the
coming.
back of this.
I do too.
My presence is disarming. Fire.
Love that.
Fire. And the best part about this collection, not just the colors, not just the fabric, every piece can be mismatch. So you can wear this with the biker shorts. We put the colors in every piece, so you can have 12 different outfits.
Yep, you can have the entire collection and be
Hat's so
set.
cute.
Look at the hat, y'all. Y'all know I love a hat. Love it. That hat's fire.
Fire. Fire.
It's so clean too. It's
Fire.
just like clean.
Yep. You know I love me a black hat.
Love.
When they leave out,
What? Hide it.
hide it. I can't
Hat
put no more
on.
heat on my head.
I can't.
hat.
This is the first time I put heat on my head in 2 months, and I'm
Really?
like,
You want to go back to braids.
I can't wait to wash this on Friday.
Yep.
I can't wait.
Can't wait. Get you a hat. So yeah, the merch, y'all. We love you guys.
We love
It'll
you
be out in a
guys.
few days. July.
Listen,
14th.
if you ain't on Patreon, I don't know if you'll get it. Honestly, these black pieces.
That happens every time, though.
Happens every time.
Every time.
If you're not on Patreon, guys, do yourself. If you really tune in every Wednesday to watch us on YouTube, you are doing yourself a major disservice by not joining our Patreon. Exclusive content,
early access
to
everything from tour. We're going on a 15-city tour in the spring. Y'all are going to miss out. Y'all are missing extra content on Fridays, vlogs, BTS, all of that. Go to Patreon. Subscribe to Patreon.
And we're about to announce a big thing.
Shout out to Richmond. Thanks for selling out. We sold
Now,
out.
Indianapolis, I don't know where y'all at and what y'all doing.
Indianapolis, we will be there.
But come get y'all's tickets.
Get your tickets.
Come see us. We want to see y'all. But listen, we are going to be doing something I cannot wait. I'm really passionate about it. I'm super excited. We're going to be doing a retreat for our anniversary. And again, if you're not on Patreon, I promise you won't have a chance.
Well, that's for sure.
That's for sure Patreon.
100%, because we can only take 60 to 80 people. So
more announcements for that. But listen, go get your merch. Sign up for Patreon.
yeah,
It's a necessity.
What's up, you guys? I'm B.Simone.
And I'm Megan Ashley.
And welcome to the Know For Sure podcast, where we talk about healing, growing, evolving, and having the tough conversations.
Yes, and we also talk about relationships, not just romantic relationships, but platonic relationships.
Like the relationship I have with my best friend, Megan Ashley, of 20 years.
20 years, baby.
Yes, baby. Do you know for sure?
I think I know for sure, but what I do know for sure is after this episode, you're going to know something for sure.
And rolling.
All I want is a rolling with a...
Not you bringing that. I haven't heard that. That is crazy.
Oh, one of the kids at Jonah's baseball.
Oh, he comes
It's
out to
their
that
walkout
song.
song.
Yeah. What's Jonah's walkout song?
It's now I changed it to hard work God first.
Oh, yay. It's like, Jesus is the light of the world. He the only one that come out the gospel. Everybody's like, yeah. Jonah's like, Jesus is the reason for the season. It's like, this is not.
I said, well, listen. You're not coming out to Gunna.
You're not coming out to Gunna.
You're not coming out to that.
You're not.
Half of these kids don't even know what they're coming out to.
Oh, my God.
I said,
He said, hard work, God first. Hard work. Jonah be like, oh, my
Jonah's
God.
like,
all right.
well, you got to, listen, train up a child.
In the way. I know that's right. I thought about that the other day when I came back to Christ. I was like, yeah, my dad, that's scripture. Train up a child in the way you go. When he's old, he will not depart from it. It's in you. It's embedded in you.
No matter how far you go.
No matter how far you stray.
It is in you.
Because I done strayed.
Oh, baby.
Ooh,
I've strayed.
You remember that episode? We were like, if you showed a video
I would be mortified.
of my worst embarrassing days, like I did that. I physically did that.
When nobody was around, the things that you've done.
Some people were there. Some people were around.
And
that was the problem.
Did it.
And I did it.
Ooh.
Wee.
I'm thinking about the things that like nobody was around and the
Like what?
decisions I made.
Like scratching your ass and sniffing it.
I mean, that too. That too.
Sometimes it's like you have no couth.
You're nasty.
You're nasty.
Sometimes I stop myself and say, what have you
If I was my
become?
true real self in front of people, I would be single forever. I'm about to throw this phone at you. Oh my goodness. That is a horrible revelation. Oh, God got to change me. Is it okay to do stuff when you're alone, though? Or is it like, no, you need to change that?
Oh, Jesus.
You need to change that.
Oh, my God.
You need to not, you're a woman. Ooh, you just be on the bed. It's like you are a lady. That is crazy. Oh, my goodness. You dirty, nasty, God.
Dirty. You're nasty.
Like, all right, I need to say, excuse me. That was ridiculous.
What? No.
You don't care. You roll right over.
And let Eli fart in the car. I'm going off. But 5 seconds later, I'm like, brr. He's like, Mom. I'm like, well, it's my car.
I'm grown as hell.
Right. It's my car.
Wow.
For sure. We got to do better.
Oh my goodness.
The problem is
who you are when no one is looking is who you are.
Who you are
when
no one is looking
is who you are. Oh my goodness. I have got to change.
Is 100% of who you are.
My goodness.
Because we tweak ourselves for people. Not alone. I'm not tweaking myself for me.
What?
I have no respect for myself. I don't honor this.
I am thinking about the stuff I do in my...
I'm thinking about the stuff I did last night.
That gas?
What?
Oh my God.
I woke myself up farting. I passed gas and it woke me up.
And you don't care.
And it woke me up 10 minutes before my alarm was supposed to go off.
And now
pissed.
Pissed.
You know one of those you know when your butt is right?
No, you about to say you gotta lift it?
Because it came out in my sleep.
Sorry, y'all.
So usually you prepare your cheeks for a fart. You open it up a little bit, and then the fart come out. But when you're not prepared, it goes.
And it doesn't I don't like that. I like to get the full effect. I like to lift.
For sure. If I had I wasn't warned. Ooh. I was asleep. So it pushed out and it.
Are we starting are they recording this?
Anytime your farts growl.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
So my question is to everyone, is that the person you are? Is that okay? Is that okay? Or do you need to change that? Like, do you need to start having respect when you're alone?
You know,
having manners when you're alone?
I thought about that because
that's a real thing.
In my marriage, I was very open. Like, you go to the bathroom with the door open.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. You pick your butt in front of, you know, you don't care. But then I'm like, where's the mystery? You gotta keep for sure. There's some things that are literally need to be reserved for you and God. Nobody else needs to know that.
What I'm saying is, when it's just you and God, should you have manners
with yourself?
Yes.
Like, ooh, excuse me.
Or like just that? Like not be like on the bed like like, you know, should you just be like, I have gas?
Yeah,
excuse
me. Little
yeah.
But if it don't come out like that, it don't come out like that. I got to be free. You know? I'm not about to sit here and try to maneuver. It got to come out.
I thought about that the other day.
But I might light a candle or two if I go to the bathroom. I feel like that's enough respect.
Ooh, the stuff you do when you're alone.
What else did you think about?
You know, when you take a shit. Ooh. It's like I would. Oh my goodness.
Have you ever gone to a public restroom and been like, what if there's cameras in here after you've done something foul? Have you ever thought, like, what if there's a camera in here?
I think about that often. Like, if that was on the shade room, I'm fucked.
Cut your hair off.
It wasn't me. That's AI.
No, for sure. AI.
It's 2023. They can edit that.
That's the beauty about 2023.
Yeah.
Everything can be blamed on AI. But in your heart, you know it was you. So then what? That's who you are. You're nasty. You're nasty. I don't even want to say some of the foul things that I have done.
I thought you were say thought about. No, you did it.
No, I did it.
Hey, you guys, it's your girl B.Simone, and I will be in Hartford, Connecticut, July 14th and July 15th. Go to officialbsimone.com and get your tickets now. I'm back on the road doing stand-up. Come laugh, come turn up, come have a good night out. Ladies, come on. Fellas, come on. Fellas, if you're single, pull up. Fellas, if you're not single, bring your girl, because I can't fight. Just bring your girl. Don't be paying no attention to me, okay? See you, Hartford, Connecticut, July 14th, July 15th. Get your tickets at officialbsimone.com and pull up. And there's a free meet and greet after every comedy show. So I will see you guys there. We'll laugh. We'll have fun. We'll take pictures. Yeah, let's go. Hartford, Connecticut, baby. See you there.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Know For Sure podcast. I'm B.Simone.
And I'm Megan Ashley. It's like, grow up. Jesus. You're 33.
But that's what I'm saying. Do I need to change that? Ooh,
Well, are you offending yourself?
I'm like, you're
I'm
nasty.
getting to the point where you're offending. Right.
I'm
so
like, you're nasty.
So you got to fix it.
Just like walking around the house, just
dripping.
Just
Hanging.
itchy. It's nasty. Ooh, you stink. Get in the bed. It's like, you wouldn't do that in front of anyone. Why are you doing it alone?
Ooh, and you would not do that if the man of your dreams was here.
You wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it.
Respect yourself.
Have some respect.
Couth.
You know what?
I answered my own question. I have to change.
You have to change.
Okay.
But I said that to myself today. I walked in my room, and you know how I am. I'm an organized, messy person. I'm messy, but I'm organized, if that makes sense. I can keep everything clean but my room. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. This is bad.
Yeah,
like,
mine's bad too. Mine's bad too. But I mean, that's not an excuse.
It's just folding
it's under construction.
clothes.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff on my bed. Post-its, pens, drawers.
Drawers?
Yeah, they clean.
Oh, okay.
The clean
Laundry.
drawers. Yeah.
Okay. I thought you took them off in the middle. I've done
I
that.
mean,
I woke up and been like, what is that? Oh, Lord.
See? If you wouldn't do it in front of somebody else, you probably just shouldn't do it.
Got crunchy drawers in your bed.
Crunch. And you sniffing
And you
them.
don't know because you ain't washed your sheets in 3 weeks.
3 months. Good Lord.
And what's crazy is I know some of y'all out there. I know y'all are.
We gotta
We ain't
change
only
people.
ones.
Wow.
And if we are,
We're
wow.
not. We're not.
We can't be.
Ooh. If we think we're nasty, can you imagine what people really do? I don't want to think about that. Let's change the topic. Hey, y'all, should we do We're Back?
I'm just thinking, like, if we really are foul, we have just exposed parts of us that didn't need to be exposed.
And guess how many people gonna relate?
I hope.
And that's a problem.
Is it a problem or is it just truth?
Truth can be a problem.
No, you're right. Well, what you mean?
Some truths, it's like, you gotta change that truth.
For sure. It's like, fix it.
Fix it.
Okay, so what are 3 things you're going to fix? Let's hold each other accountable.
Jesus. So when we do it, we gotta text each other? Like, bitch, I just farted like a man. And lifted my cheek.
We'll do like a KFS bank.
Okay.
And if you mess up, you have to put $5 in the bank.
Okay. I want to be polite when I'm alone.
I want to be polite to myself.
I want to have manners with
So
myself.
you're
I
gonna
want to
say,
respect
"Excuse me?"
myself. Yes. Respect yourself.
Okay.
That's
But
respect.
What does that look like? Saying excuse me?
Yes, when I pass gas, I'm going to say, excuse me. Sometimes I do, which is childish. Like, excuse me. But I'm going to say it for real. Like, excuse me.
You're just getting in the habit.
Yes.
of saying
And I'm
it.
not going, like, okay, the way you would pass gas in front of somebody, you need to not
So you're
act
gonna
like
have couth.
I'm going to have couth.
Okay.
I'm going to have couth
Okay.
when I pass gas.
What's another one?
Pass gas, I'm going to say excuse me. I'm going to have couth when I pass gas. I'm going to say excuse me.
And this is alone. Now we have manners in front of people, but this is when we're
alone
by ourselves.
And I'm going to
You see what
I don't know if I can change that.
Don't scratch and sniff. Is that what you have to say? I knew it. I knew she was gonna say that. She said, "Well, I got to know what's in
I
me."
need to know. It is my body, my choice. I need what is down there. Do I need to get a colonic? You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, for real. You know what I'm gonna start doing?
I can't.
Because I don't do this, and I don't care what y'all think. I wash my hands with soap when I shit.
Okay.
But not. But when I pee,
I let it go.
I just walk out the bathroom. I'm gonna wash my hands with soap. It's like this is not.
With cold water.
You just put water in urine. So okay, I admit that. If I take a dookie, I use soap. My goodness.
Okay.
If I pee, I don't, and that is the truth.
Okay,
And
that's
see,
fine.
it's another viral. B.Simone dirty. God damn. I'm sorry. Ooh wee. I've been showering more.
Well, the beautiful thing, even going back to the whole showering thing, is that so many people could relate to that. Everybody doesn't take showers every day.
Okay, Megan, let's just...
Well, I'm just saying, and everybody doesn't wash their hands every single time they go to the bathroom.
At the house, especially. You in a
Raise
public
your hand
restroom.
if you wash your hands every time you pee.
At your house. See? Yay. Okay.
There.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for your honesty.
And if the blogs pick this up, help me in the
safer
comments. I feel safe here.
I do feel safe.
But
now.
it's like, do that. Just get in the habit of cleanliness.
That's the thing. It's just
being
consistent.
Being consistent.
I think that's the thing. We got to be consistent.
Wash your hands, wash your ass, wash your hands.
Every time you scratch, go wash your hands.
Ooh, it's like, and you're about to touch.
You're about to cook. And you got the audacity to do a little itchy.
Itchy, gitchy, ya, da, da. And smell it. And grab a pan.
And go like that.
If you ever see somebody rolling, 2 fingers together. Oh my goodness.
Something nasty is in between their hands. If you're rolling.
It's a mystery. A mystery ball.
It's a mystery. No, seriously. A mystery.
Well, those are my 3 things. What are your 3?
Okay, my 3 things.
Don't leave me out here now.
I'm not going to do that
give me 3.
I'm going to be honest.
Please.
I'm going to scratch and wash. Every time. Every time.
And that's going to cause you to not scratch because your ass ain't going to want to get up and wash.
Thank you.
Like, just don't touch your butt.
Now, if you see me doing this, it's because I don't want to wash my hands.
Okay.
So I'm going to scratch and wash everything, every time. Any
crack crevice.
For sure.
Even armpit?
I mean, on some days, it's like cutting up an onion. It's on your hand all day. It's like, Jesus.
I can smell that. Okay.
Put some soap on it.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep a clean room for 30 days.
Oh, that's good.
I'm going to take a picture of my room every day.
Wow.
And send it as accountability. Okay. You're like, bitch, that's the same picture.
That is the same exact photo.
That piece of paper.
No, I could check the date.
You can check. Yeah, you can check the date. So I'm going to do for 30 days. And then my last one, I don't know. What do I do? You've been around me at like.
What do you do by yourself? Don't try to.
Well, when I've been with you, I have been myself, baby. So you know.
No, for sure.
What else would what's another good one? I'm going to brush my teeth as soon as I get up in the morning.
You don't?
No.
What does it have? That's not bad, Megan.
It is. It's 5 p.m.
Jesus.
You did not brush your teeth.
My goodness.
For sure.
Okay.
I eventually get to it.
But it's like you done ate 3 meals.
I'm not going back upstairs. It's laziness.
Okay.
I'm downstairs now.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
Brush your teeth. Early.
As soon as
that
you get
should
up.
Start the day.
Yeah, get the plaque off.
Prayer, brush. Yeah. Okay.
It's nasty.
All right.
So those are my 3. Accountability. All of you guys can hold us accountable. And if we miss, we have to put $5 in the pot.
Jesus. We can't.
5.
Where's the pot?
It's mystery pot. Cash App.
Zelle.
Pot
Venmo.
is Cash App. Yeah.
All right, y'all. If you dirty in the comments, comment your dirtiest trait.
or three things that you're going to be held accountable
Be
for.
honest, y'all. Come on. Don't be out there being, I don't do that. Like, come on now.
And don't come over here with all that.
Yeah.
Y'all know what this is.
Yeah,
we a year in, over a year in. This ain't nothing new.
But I think about that, like, getting into a relationship, you need to prepare for that. Like, you want a husband
For
so bad.
sure.
Don't nobody want to be around that.
Or if the man of your dreams was knocking on your door right now, would you be happy with how you live?
No. You can't come in.
You can't come in. You can come in. You can't come upstairs.
You can't come in. You need to wait at the door and text me. And you cannot come in.
For sure. 100%.
My goodness. If the man of your dreams cannot come in your home, that's a problem.
So that's what we're going to work on.
Okay. Deal.
You're 33. It's like, grow up. 100%.
All right, you guys, life moves fast. Starbucks Ready to Drink Coffee delivers an uplifting boost that helps you tune into the moments that matter wherever you are, y'all. Bottled Frappuccino chilled coffee drink is inspired by Starbucks cafe favorites and comes in 4 delicious flavors: mocha, vanilla, caramel, and coffee.
As a mom of 3, my hands are full and I'm always on the go. There's never enough time in the day to get all the things that I have done: groceries, shop, laundry, playing with the kids. That's why I love that I can grab a bottle Frappuccino chilled coffee drink and have my favorite Starbucks coffee ready when I am.
Y'all, for me, I am obsessed with the Starbucks Frappuccino chilled coffee drinks, especially the mocha flavor, y'all. It's so good. It's Starbucks coffee with a pop of flavor that makes my day so much better wherever I am. I love the range of Starbucks ready-to-drink coffee so much, you guys.
Whether I want to grab a Starbucks Frappuccino chilled coffee drink or a nitro cold brew, there's so many good choices for whatever mood I'm in.
Starbucks coffee ready for right now. Shop the full lineup online or in-store or wherever you buy your groceries. All right, you guys, back to the show. I'm prepared for that. And just like I've been preparing, that's going to help me prepare to be a wife. I've been dating.
Because you just got back from a trip.
I've been on 3 dates.
All in Dubai?
2 in Dubai. Well, 3 in Dubai, but 2 was with the same person.
Do tell.
Yeah. And then, oh my God, which is so crazy. I'm going to follow up on this, but I flew out to see a guy and never met him.
What? Okay, go back.
I swear.
Go back to
Dubai.
Dubai.
Okay, let's start there.
Well, actually, there's so much that we have to catch everybody up on.
Okay.
'Cause we haven't
Let's start at the
recorded.
beginning.
Okay. We got robbed. Did we talk about that?
We got bipped in Oakland. Should we tell that whole story? Who lives in California? Because everybody was surprised but us. I mean, everybody wasn't surprised but us. We got bipped or robbed. People recorded it. They were like, yeah, it was a gray Toyota Camry. They made a left at the light. And I was like,
he had a black ski mask on.
He was like, yeah, it was just.
Cops pulled him over.
We were like, they were like, yeah, you're lucky you're alive. This is what happens out here. Y'all didn't know? We parked in front of a Starbucks. And there were white people walking Yorkies. No, we didn't know. We thought we were safe.
In front of a Starbucks. And we didn't know where we were going, so we flew into San Francisco.
Thought we were in the burbs.
We thought we were in the burbs. Ernestine wanted to go get some food. We didn't know where we were going, though. So Ernestine's like, yeah, we should go here. It's our family restaurant. So we're like, oh, yeah, cool. Nice little town center area.
Well, tell them, because people keep asking, why were your bags in the car? We landed
in San Francisco
and went straight to get food. So our luggage was in the rental.
Because we were driving to Sacramento.
Correct.
And the hotel was in Sacramento. So we pull up. I'm not even going to say that publicly. And you know,
we can't say that.
Yeah, I won't.
We cannot say that.
And I won't.
Okay.
And I won't. After what we just exposed, I'm not going to further expose
us as idiots. We cannot ever say that.
No. But
say you promise.
Use your imagination.
Did you tell anyone? I told one person.
Yeah, I think I told 1 or 2.
Okay.
But confidentially.
Yeah.
They're not going to say anything. All right. We'll tell you guys off camera. So we go get food. We're in there probably like an hour and a half, hour 45. Mm-hmm. Come out. Our windows are busted. Shattered. And the trunk was open.
But, okay, but before we walked, we ain't got to tell him that. Okay. But you were also like, you said something about the rental car guy.
So the rental car guy was like, if you go to Oakland or Berkeley,
be careful.
Don't leave your stuff in your car.
But number one, we didn't know where we were at.
We didn't know where we were at.
And when Megan said that out loud, we kept walking. Then I said, this is pretty far from the car.
We walked a block.
I was like, this is pretty far from the car. Like, why did we park so far? So there were kind of, the Holy Spirit was kind of
there was
telling us.
Clear indications that we could have made other decisions.
But we were so hungry.
Ooh, when you hungry.
Y'all
need to go back and watch Pastor Darius talk about
hunger pains. It's a whole sermon on it, talking about when you're hungry, not just physical hunger, but
you don't make
rational decisions. And we made that analogy when we got robbed because we were so hungry. We ignored the signs of we shouldn't have parked there.
We should have parked somewhere else. And so when we came out, when I say everything was gone,
they left your
glasses.
They left her glasses. Like, nah, man, that bitch might need to see. Leave the glasses.
No, yeah, or like
what?
And I got bad. My prescription is like heavy, so they wouldn't have been able to do nothing with that. No way.
They stomped out my vitamins.
They stomped out her vitamins.
My iron pills, y'all. I needed those.
You did.
I really was like, they took my Louis luggage. I was like, my Bible. Everybody made fun of me, but literally the Bible was marked. You know how hard it is to mark a full Bible, highlighted all the way from Genesis to Revelation?
And Tiffany did that.
I didn't do it. That was a gift.
I know.
Tiffany got me another Bible.
She did?
Yeah, she got me another Bible. Sweet. She was like, God told me that you had to highlight it. She sent me Post-its, a highlighter, and a Bible.
God said it's your turn.
God said it's your turn. You got to do it on your own. But she sent me another Bible with my name on it and everything.
That's sweet.
But yeah.
Yeah, so all of our stuff was, and I think the thing that hurt the most was our personal things. It wasn't just the fact that Louis Vuitton luggage was gone and designer bags were gone and like you're dying.
All my jewelry.
All of her jewelry's gone. Like that was sad. Obviously that's a big blow, but it was like Bree had last moments with Jackie on there on her SIM card
camera.
on the camera.
Yeah.
My journal was in there. Your Bible was in there.
Yeah.
Chi had vintage luggage that her husband had for like 20 years. Like, so it was just like sentimental things.
Yeah,
and
that can't be replaced.
And I just was, after the dust kind of settled, and we're back at the hotel. We went to Target and got the stuff that we need, but the fact that everybody was just like, we weren't distraught over losing material things.
And I think a big part of that is because we were together.
And that's why I was like, if I was by myself.
Bree said the same thing. She was like, because she got robbed recently.
2 weeks before.
Yeah. Yep.
That she got robbed here in Atlanta.
And we had been losing our luggage and all that stuff prior anyway. Just so much had been happening with that.
Yeah. But it felt like, I don't know, it felt good in a weird way that we were more concerned about our sentimental things
than the materialistic things.
And we were able to continue on with our schedule.
Yeah.
Like
we were fine.
Nobody was like, F it, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I'm not even about to.
Bree did look up flights.
No, Bree did. Bree was on her way out.
She was, I said, all right now.
She was on her way out.
She looked up Delta.
She
stayed.
She stayed. And we figured it out. But it was just like, dang, bro.
Yeah, it sucked.
But you know what? The thing that I was really, really sad about, obviously, was my journal, because I had been in this like writer's block for so long. And then recently I've been so open and writing. And like my journal was almost done. I had like a few pages left. And what I felt like God kept reminding me of is like, I will repay and I will restore. And anything that I gave you, any thoughts that I gave you, any ideas I gave you, I gave them to you. So you didn't lose anything. You just don't physically have it, but you have
it's still in you.
And anytime that you need to go get it, I will bring it back to you.
And also what we're talking about, like having somebody look through that. Like, don't read my journal.
Yeah.
Don't look through my don't look through my stuff. Don't read it. I'm sure. I mean, they're robbers. They didn't want the journal. Yeah. They're not looking at it. But like, just after they saw the B.Simone chain.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't know if they were like, oh, we could use this.
Yeah, whatever, and
so exploit people. Yeah. And, because that could have happened. Yeah. But I don't know. It was just, I loved experiencing that with everyone together, with our friends together, because we were able to maneuver and navigate and make it positive together and make it positive. And we were able to show that to people, to
the world. Yeah. Looked at the cup half full. And Connor had hit me. She was like, well, what is God trying to show you? Like, I know I got robbed back to back, and he was trying to show me not to put so much value on materialistic things.
That's what she was saying at breakfast.
And I was like, well, that's not, I don't do that. So that's not my lesson here. Blah, 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 blah. Like, because prior, we went to LA a couple months ago, never got that bag. Ooh, gone. Givenchy shoes, all the, whatever. Not, it's just an inconvenience, really. Didn't care about it. YSL bag, Chanel, like all my stuff in there, over $30,000 worth of stuff in that bag. Got robbed in Oakland. All that stuff gone. Went to Dubai. Bags never came off the carousel.
When I saw that, I said, Jesus.
Never came off. Got them, granted, 2 days later, but it's just like.
How did you feel when you realized that it wasn't coming off? Were you just like.
I stood there and I was like, they're not coming. They're not coming. Like, my bag is not about to come. Everybody was grabbing their bag. And eventually you're like, okay, I need to go to customer service. Went to customer service. They found, they're like, it never got on the plane. Okay, whatever. Get it in 2 days. But until you get your stuff, you're still like, where is my stuff? Yeah. On the way home from Dubai, I went to Vegas, got to Vegas, came to Atlanta. Bags never came off the carousel. I landed at 1 a.m. I was at the airport till 3:30. Bags never came off. Stood in line. The lady was like, we see your bag. It never got on the plane. They brought me my bag the next day. Oh, no, actually, they said they were going to bring me my bag. I didn't wait. I went up there and got it. Picked it up. It was in the little whatever. So I got my stuff, but I'm like, what is
Why?
What is going on?
What do you feel like you got it.
Jazz hit me and she was like, I've been seeing all this. And we end up talking about like all the stuff. And she was like, do you respect money? Like, do you respect it? Do you have a respect for money? Like, we know you don't put, value on materialistic things, like whatever, but do you respect it? Like, do you have a respect for money? Are you organized with it? Do you have a budget? Do you just not frivolously give it out? And I was like, I actually don't respect money. Like, I don't have not a reverence, that's not the word, but like a respect for it. I'm just... Like if
you're not intentional with it.
Yeah. And I'm not organized with it. Honestly, if $5,000 was taken out of my account, I probably wouldn't know.
Notice. Yeah.
That is a problem.
Yeah, for sure.
So just getting more organized and respecting my money. Like you work hard for it. You don't have to be attached to it, but it's still a tool.
Being a good steward
over it. It's still a tool that gets us to walk in our purpose, to have financial freedom, to take trips, to live the life we desire that God has given us. Like, don't flush it down the toilet. Like, you buying stuff, why don't I know what was in that bag?
Yeah.
If you have $3,000 shoes in that bag, you should know they're in that bag. Don't treat your Steve Madden like you treat your Chanel.
Yeah, and we had just said that to her when I walked in. I was like, I don't treat my nicer things like nicer things.
At
and
all.
I think because I don't like... I don't put value in it.
But then don't buy it.
But then it's like, don't buy it then.
Don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
If you're not going to treat a $5,000 bag better than a $50 bag, then just buy the $50 bag.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't be thrown around. Respect it.
Yeah.
That's hard-earned money that we work for, and when Jazz brought that up, I was like, that's the lesson. Like, just being more organized, being more intentional, being more... with my money, because I'm not like that. I'm just like, you don't even know what's going out of your account, what's going in your account, know. Go ahead.
I think the biggest thing with mine, when I lost my journal, was like, I believe that God was like, I'll give it to you. I'll give you that back. But it showed me how to be a better steward over what he has given me. So it's like, if this is something that you feel is very valuable, very precious, that if somebody takes it, you could never have it back again. How would you guard that?
How would you guard it?
Would you leave it?
You wouldn't leave it in the car.
I would have never left it in the car.
You would have never left it in the car.
If I would have had a true reverence for it, and the way that I have now that it's not here anymore, I would have respected it. I would have treated it better.
Yeah.
And so it was more of this thing of like, keep that intentionality with everything that you value. If this was taken from you, how would you feel?
How would you feel? Yeah.
So then treat it as such
as that
when you have it.
Yeah.
And don't let anyone ever have access or possession or the ability to take it from you that I gave you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's precious.
Yeah.
And that's your life.
Yeah.
That's your peace.
Yeah.
That's your mind, your thoughts, your, what I mean? Certain things. It made me have a more of a respect and be a better steward
for those things,
over the things that God has given me. So if I have healed from this, if God has healed me from something, that's a precious gift. I don't take that thing and just give it to anyone.
Yeah.
I don't leave it in places where it doesn't, but I don't walk away from it and not have my eyes on it.
Yeah.
I'm a better
take care of it
over it now.
Yeah.
And so I think that was the thing that it taught me the most, was be a better steward over what's precious to you. Don't just frivolously be like, oh, it's fine. Tuck it under
no. That's special.
Just like we were talking about with the Louis Vuitton luggage on the plane, when they ask us to check in, we're like, no.
We're like, no. I did it one time. I got on the next flight. One time. The other times I did check it, but it's still anxiety about it. Like, why am I checking this luggage?
Yeah. It's like, I want to have possession over what's
of
mine.
It. Yeah.
And be a better steward over what's mine. You know what I mean? That was my biggest lesson in the whole thing.
We got a lesson from it. It was still annoying.
I mean, it was bip. We got bipped. It wasn't like it was.
We walked out in the car. There was glass everywhere. Bree was like, is that the car? And mind you, we didn't tell them that the robber drove back around. I keep calling him a robber. What? I don't know.
Bipper. He's a bipper.
He's a robber. You're a robber, sir. He drove back around.
Ernestine saw him.
Got out of a car with a ski mask.
Looking at another car.
Into another car. And we were watching the whole thing as we're filing a police report.
And then me and B start running after the car.
And we were like, and we couldn't
catch him.
We were trying to get a license plate, but it didn't matter because he swerved and made a right at the light. And then Megan looked at me like, we're like, yeah.
We just started laughing.
We're like, he literally has our luggage in that car and he's speeding down the street. With our stuff. That is so embarrassing.
I don't think he had our stuff at that point because I think
he probably dropped it off already.
Yeah. But yeah, it was embarrassing. And mind you, the police never came. So what was that, Oakland? Where were we at?
Yeah.
Berkeley, Oakland.
And they have a no chase policy.
They have a no chase policy. The police did not show up. They made us walk to the police station to file a police report. To do nothing with it.
To do nothing.
Only so that I could give it to insurance and make sure that we get covered that way. But
they were just basically like, you're lucky you're alive.
You're alive.
You're lucky you're alive.
Everybody said
this happens every day. They do it in front of the police station.
They said a girl in that same spot got drugged out of her car.
Down the street.
That same spot that we were at.
And I said this on Instagram. Whoever got my Bible, read it.
For sure.
Read it. The Lord will take that desire of robbery away from you.
Snatch it.
He will snatch it. He will renew your soul. You don't have to rob.
You don't.
I understand you're struggling. You need to work. Jesus.
You need a job.
You need a job. J-O-B, not R-O-B. Job, not rob. So you got the revelation, but you didn't hear him correctly. He said, get a job. You thought Jesus said, go rob.
And he didn't say that.
Clean out your ears. That was crazy. But
he said go get a
job. Not go rob. It's like...
You heard the last syllable, and that was it.
You heard ob and said, well, he told me to rob, so... you
no,
heard
nigga,
job.
Job. Get a job. But that is their job. They rob.
Jesus. Ooh, if your job is to rob. Ooh.
It's like, go get a legal job.
Illegal. Thank you. You said that is their job.
That's their job, for sure.
Y'all making bread. Y'all got
in.
a Cuban... I don't even talk about it. It doesn't matter. Y'all got diamonds.
I'll just say this. Well over almost $200,000.
Well over. All that stuff put together, y'all came up. And y'all better get your money's worth. Don't be going to pawn it and,
and all I
get
could
a couple dollars for it.
That's fine. Double.
What we gonna get back?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Tenfold.
For sure.
And I'm not playing.
For sure.
I want my stuff.
Back.
I want my stuff back. They
sure.
took my book. That's the first book I've read in probably 10 years.
Yeah.
Front to back.
Front to back. Yeah.
Full book.
Yeah.
Highlighted notes, everything.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
no,
okay.
for
We're
sure.
fine.
My heart started feeling offended again.
All right, KFS fam, really quickly, they say time waits for no one and neither should payday. To keep your money moving in the direction of your dreams, get EarnIn. If I needed something like EarnIn, it's what I'd use, and this is why. You guys, listen, EarnIn empowers you to live life to the fullest by providing up to $100 a day of your pay within minutes of earning it. No mandatory fees and no credit check. Watch your earnings tick up as you work and access up to $750 per pay period. It's easy and free to get started. Add your bank and employment info. We'll verify your paycheck. EarnIn is designed to support you in the short term and long term. Download EarnIn today, spelled EARNIN, in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download the EarnIn app, type in Know For Sure under podcast when you sign up. It'll really, really help the show, guys. Know For Sure under podcast. Subject to your available earnings, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. EarnIn is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC. All right, KFS fam, now to the show.
We're fine. So yeah, y'all, let me tell you about Dubai.
So you went to Dubai.
I went to Dubai
after we got back from
Cali.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, Dubai is such a long flight. It takes like a day to get over there. You be jet lagged. But I went over there for business. I went over there by myself. My homegirl was over there. She's like an influencer or whatever. I linked up with her and the guy that's booking us for September.
He was out there.
Yeah. We have a booking in September, Destination Dubai. We'll be over there. So I went out there and I got 2 little dates. So, okay, I'm going to just break it down because we don't have that much time. But one date was like, okay,
save the better date for the next episode.
The next episode?
How many more minutes we got? Oh, okay.
Okay. So one date was like a possible husband, like clean cut, nice, like.
How did you meet him? How did that?
Okay, so we met at a event that we went out to. We went out to the club or whatever, and he hugged everybody. My friend introduced me to him, and he came to me. I was like, "Don't touch me," and he was like, "I was like, I'm just kidding," like, whatever. He was like, "Woo," like, that's kind of how our interaction started off. I was just playing or whatever. He was like, "I love your personality," blah 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 blah, and we were WeChatting, like, or is it WhatsApp? WeChat or whatever. WhatsApp. And he was like, "I would love to take you out. You're so nice." And we saw each other at another event because we were going out a lot out there. Saw each other at another event, and I was like, "I'll go on a date with you." But this was after the date I already had.
Oh, okay.
So the night before I went on a date. Okay, so let me tell that story.
Okay, go to the...
Because that's the one I like, but that's the one that's not good for me.
Oh,
I know. He's such a thug. It was so dangerous. It was, girl. I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, are we going to jail or out to eat? We might not make it to this restaurant. Woo wee! But I was covered in the blood, for sure, real 100%. Covered. Well, I was like, God, please. Okay, yeah, I swear I won't date thugs no more. Please, God.
I learned my lesson.
Oh, my God. Okay, so let me tell that story about the thug.
Oh, my gosh.
So this was like... This was the night before, y'all. Okay, so we in a club. Designer was performing. I'm like, he needs to come back. He's a really good performer. Y'all give him a chance. Please go download his music. He did so good. I felt so bad. I was like,
what
my
song?
nice ass.
He said Panda?
He did Panda, but he did that last. He did all his new music first.
What's
so
his
nobody
new
was
music?
lit because nobody knew. It's fine. I love you, Designer. You did great.
Recommend a song. That's my point. Go ahead. Continue.
Give him a chance, guys. Go to iTunes right now.
You're like, so after he got off stage, we got in the car. Surprise,
He
plot
did
twist.
good. He's a great performer. Okay. Designer was performing. Anyways, my little thug. I'm going to call him my little thug.
What is his name?
It's like my little pony. My little thug. I'm not saying his name. He's kind of known. But anyways, I can't say his name. But my little thug, okay, walked up with his two friends.
Okay.
And his two friends, like, bum rushed me and my homegirl because they were drunk. They, like, pushed us into a corner. And we were like, yo. And my friend was kind of, like, ghetto. So she was like, bitch. I was like, girl, don't fight. Like, we can do mine. Like, it's okay. I'm bleeding. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. I do not want to be in Dubai jail.
Locked up abroad?
Yes. So,
no, thanks.
Anyways, then my little thug walked over, was like, he's British. So I was like, what's going on? What's going on?
She really likes this guy.
I like him so much, girl. I be texting him like, what you doing? He's like, girl, you waiting fucking Atlanta. I'm out here robbing. That's what he's doing. Bipping. Bippity boppity boo. Okay. So my little thug came over. Girl, this is so crazy. He came over and he was like, I'm so sorry. Like, he's drunk. Just ignore him. Like, apologizing for his friends. I was like, well, you need to get them. They don't know how to treat women. And he was like, I do. I was like, I'm like, ooh, that was a good one.
I like him.
And then he was like, B.Simone? I was like, yes. Like, y'all are being rude, move, whatever. He was like, we were DMing back in 2021. Girl, he pulled up our DMs.
And you was DMing him.
DMing. Going in, girl. I was like, oh, okay. Like, well, obviously you didn't leave an impression. Like, I don't
Why did y'all stop talking? How did the DMs end? Did you see?
I don't remember. It just was like the conversation
faded out.
Okay. Yeah. And I was like, well, obviously you didn't leave a good impression because I would have remembered you, blah, blah, blah. But I know his sister. She does music.
Okay.
So I know his sister. And I was like, oh, okay. I know who you are now. I know exactly who you are. He was like, let me take you out. I'm going to hit you tomorrow. So the next day, my thirsty ass, I was like, he ain't hit me. Like, let me go like some pictures. Like, here's a little reminder. I was like, don't DM him. Just relax. If he hits you up, he'll hit you up. I gave him my number, and he ended up texting me. Let me see the messages.
Oh, my gosh.
Let me just look real quick. Girl, he's so fine. Oh, he's so fine. But I was like, we can never be together.
Why?
Because, girl, ooh, the danger. Anyways, let me see. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we've been texting a lot. Y'all see how them swipes?
Oh, my God. Love scrolling through.
He was like, hey, babe. I was like, hey, handsome. He was like, what you up to? I was like, just got back to my room, took a shower for about an hour. I didn't say for about an hour. But I was like, what you doing? Want to see you. Like,
You said that.
yes. Yeah, you said
Forward.
that. Forward.
So forward.
Where are you at? Drop your pen. I'm working on that. I want to see you too.
I think that's what men actually say they want is more directness.
For sure. Yeah. So then he set up a date. He was like, I don't want to go out. Like, let's go to the bowling alley. So we went bowling. It was cool. But then he brought his brother, so I brought my homegirl. So it was like a
double date.
Yes. So it wasn't weird or whatever. Okay. Great date, phenomenal. Like, but when we first got in the car, I was like, ooh, this is like a little dangerous. Like the energy was like, because he was smoking and he was speeding, and it was just like
danger,
stranger danger for sure. And it was like, oh my gosh, this is like no peace right now. Ooh. But then we got to the venue and we're bowling and we talked and you know, he was acting more couth. Okay. Less ghetto. Hood. Yeah. Uh-huh. Had a great date, fun time, went to the club, then we left the club. The next day, or a day later or whatever, when I met the other guy, I ended up going on a date with him. Mm-hmm. But then the thug was like, I want to take you out tonight.
The same night?
The same night.
Jesus.
So.
You had a double header?
Yes. Wow. The whole time I was with the possible husband, I was like, I'm trying to get to my thug. Okay.
So the first guy.
The first guy.
Toxic. Not what you're looking for, but you're attracted to it.
Yeah. It's just fun. It's fun. It's
high energy.
High energy, laughter, excitement, fun. I can never be with you.
You love edge on your seat.
Edge of your seat. The
second
other guy more put together, but don't really like him.
No spark.
But
what is the no spark?
On paper, he's a more husband.
But what is the spark that do you see what I'm like? What is the spark that's in
toxic?
I don't want it. I don't want it to be that.
But no, like laughter, funny, gets my jokes, laugh, energy. Maybe
and he didn't have that. The second guy,
not as much. And maybe it's lust. Like I lusted more over the first guy.
You were more
physically attracted to him.
Physically or chemistry and
both.
Okay,
both.
And this guy was more
not as physically attractive, but more. He was better on paper. You get what I'm saying? He has his life together. He has no kids. He is not toxic
at all.
That I know so far. You know, I don't know.
Good conversation.
Good conversation. Yeah. It wasn't awkward or anything. But just like the whole time I was on my date with him, I was like,
you're thinking about the other guy.
I'm ready to get to my second date.
So that was an early date.
No, not horrible, but it's like I'm still a little slightly attracted to toxicity.
Have you brought that up in therapy?
No, but I have a session tomorrow. I will. Let me put that in my notes. Seriously. And is it I'm attracted to toxicity or I'm attracted to, you know what I think it is? And I've been praying about this. Let me write this in my notes, though, because I have to tell that to my therapist.
Stop looking like that.
I can't see.
She's so damn old.
She was like, you know what? I want a guy that was that but got delivered. Because I need a little bit of that.
Same. I feel like I
need you to
too.
know the streets, the world. Like I need you to know that world.
I want a man that is only soft with me and his kids and his mom.
Right.
But like everyone.
A respect, like a alpha. So take those qualities, but you got to be delivered now.
So there's nothing about him that is on paper good for you.
I mean, he has a great career. We talked about religion. We talked about God. Legit. Okay. He does music.
Okay.
I don't know what else he do on the side. Like I don't know what he do on the side.
That's like owning a laundromat. When you back in the day when people sold drugs.
But he's successful at music.
People were successful at doing laundry. Still in the family business.
Yeah, because in my spirit, I was like, I can't be around. I can't be moving around a foreign country with him. I can't do that.
If you got locked up
in Dubai. And I told him that. I said, if anything happens, I am telling on you.
Do you know what
I said that to him. I remember. I prayed for him, though.
Together.
Oh,
what did he say?
Thank you. That was really nice. I said, in the name of Jesus.
Did he say amen?
He did.
Did he say in Jesus' name amen?
He's Muslim.
Ooh-wee. So he said.
But he let me pray for him.
That's nice.
Because he dropped me off this was after the second date. He pulled up to the hotel, about to drop me off. And I said, the Holy Spirit told me I had to pray for him. So we drove back around and parked the car in the parking lot and I prayed for him.
I love that. You might be the only Jesus he's been introduced to.
And you know what? I said, maybe that was the purpose. That's it. Just for that prayer.
So you just still got to deal with that though, because you're still attracted to it.
what was I supposed to tell my therapist? Why do I like toxic niggas?
And say it just like that.
She's gonna be like, you tell me.
Why do you? I hate that.
It's like, tell me, you know. You took psychology for 3 years.
You tell me. That's why I'm here.
But yeah, so, I mean, there's so many more details. I wish we had time to go through each one. But the other guy, the husband, possible husband, was very nice, very fun. Like, we still talk. I'm giving him a chance. But the toxic guy is like,
I think that's the
let's
thing
go
that
to Mexico.
I have
I'm like, when?
experience with her is I've experienced that with you where it was like a guy on paper is like, he's great on paper.
Yeah.
And B is like,
boring.
the other guy.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? The other guy, you know who I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. He invited me to LA. And I went to my notes that say God's voice. And literally in the notes it said, don't go to LA. Isn't that crazy? I'm about to show you right now.
Shut.
And I had wrote it
the
3 weeks prior.
Door.
And I don't know why I wrote that down. It said, don't go to LA. Y'all, let me tell y'all got to be obedient. I had to book the flight and everything because I was going to go from Vegas because I was so close. And I canceled it and just came home. Isn't that crazy?
That literally gives me
Chills.
goosebumps.
Chills. It said it black and white. Don't go to LA.
You felt that strong, like, don't go.
I had no peace about it. So I canceled my flight. I booked as soon as I booked my flight. Y'all,
Ooh.
God will convict y'all. You just have to be obedient. You don't have to know why, but you got to do it. I wanted to go to LA so bad to see him.
I bet.
And then, you know, when we see each other, nothing happens. It's just in each other's presence, energy, whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, for him to be like, come, and you be like,
okay.
No.
Yeah, I know.
And then say no.
I know. I said no. Well, I didn't tell him no. I just never went. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I canceled my
you
flight.
just like,
And
didn't show up.
in my notes. Let me see if I can find it.
And he never said, hey, like.
You know he didn't.
Of course not. Which is why you didn't.
Which is why don't go to LA.
Don't go to LA.
Ooh,
Which is literally why don't go to LA.
Which is why don't go to LA.
If a guy invites you somewhere and you don't go and he says nothing to you,
don't go to LA. Like all the way scroll. Because I have notes, y'all. When I think I hear God's voice, or not think, when I hear God's voice, I write it all down. Like what God is telling me right here. Don't go to LA.
And you were like, nope, I'm not going.
I was like, I am not going.
Of course not.
I couldn't take, that's too high of a risk.
Too high of a risk.
I don't know what's going to happen out there. I don't know what he's protecting me from.
Wow.
I canceled the flight and came right back to Atlanta.
Wow. So do you feel like with that, because you got such a strong conviction of not going to LA, that's confirmation that you just need to let that situation go completely? Therapy.
I thought it was just guys showing me like, let me test you and see if you're going to be obedient.
Oh.
And I was obedient. So just keep being obedient.
Oh, for sure. Definitely that.
But is it that?
But it's like sometimes you got to release.
I know.
things.
I've released that so much though.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That is 3 years of a hold.
Of a hold.
A stronghold.
Ooh, it's strong.
My goodness.
But you know me, my hopeless romantic heart.
See?
I'm like, God can change anyone.
He can change his soul. He can change his
God
spirit.
can change anybody.
And maybe that's it. Like attracted to the toxicity is like you want to be the change in that person's life. Like I see how amazing you can be. How like if you were just this, you would be so much better. You don't have to do that. You don't. You know, like trying to save somebody. It's that too.
Yeah, I think I have that.
Yeah.
Of wanting to fix people, like fix it.
Yeah,
it's like that's not your job.
That's not your job, baby.
Not your job.
That's not your job.
You can be an example. You can help. You can be help and support, but you can't make anybody do anything.
Yeah, and make them choose.
Or make
yeah.
And it's just not your place. Like you
And
being
you
like,
plant the
I want to
seeds. Yeah.
I want to fix them is like literally taking God out of his rightful place. It's like that's not your job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's God's person. Let him do that. But for sure.
But even if that date was all of that just for that moment of prayer, do you get what I'm saying? Maybe that planted a seed in him. Maybe we'll never see each other again. I don't know.
Yeah.
But even if it was just for that, I might be the only person in his life that has prayed for him.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I think of stuff like that.
At least you took the opportunity.
I was not going to do it.
Right.
I was like, is God telling me this? I'm like, do you really want me to pray for this
But it's
man?
like, I'd rather what's the harm in praying? I'd rather pray.
But how, not awkward, but it's like a complete stranger.
But the more you do it, though, the more it won't be awkward.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
When I started talking and just naturally praying, it was just like the Holy Spirit moved. But to be like, can I pray for you?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you don't know how that person's going to receive it.
Yeah.
But God the Holy Spirit told me, you need to pray for him. So I did it.
But you were obedient and you have no idea what that unlocks for you. You just know that, like, I was talking about this the other day, like, it says to obey is better than the sacrifice. But like in the Bible, it doesn't say all the sacrifices. It doesn't list them out, because if it did, then that would taint our obedience, because we would be doing it just to avoid these things.
Yes.
So when he says obey is better, just do it. Because it purifies your obedience. It makes your obedience pure and the way that God wants us to be obedient. Like, you're purely obeying because you love me. Yeah. And you have a reverence for me.
And you know? I know that whatever you have is better than anything I'm desiring in this moment.
Jesus Lord.
I'm like, my flesh wants to go to LA. I don't know what God is protecting me from. This could save my life.
Save your life.
It could have nothing to do with him. I don't know what he is keeping me from in LA. It doesn't matter. It's not being disobedient isn't worth the risk.
It's not worth the risk.
It's not worth the risk.
It's not worth the risk.
I said, I'm going right. I took that fight. I changed it right to Atlanta.
Wow.
Wanted to go.
And that's the thing. I think that I love that you said that, because that is the truth.
It's the truth.
I might want to do things that I'm not going to do because strictly I'm being obedient.
Being obedient.
Being obedient doesn't mean that you
don't want to
do those
things. Or you
want
to be obedient. Yeah. It's like, I want to be obedient because I know it's the right thing to do. But did I want to go to LA? Yes. My flesh wanted to go to LA.
I wish God didn't say, don't do that.
I thought of I was like, well, I could see Connor. I'm going to get my hair done. I ain't even got to see him. Girl, you're going to see him.
Don't go.
And you can do other stuff, but the initial reason you're going to fly to LA is because he's in LA and you're so close.
Don't go.
God made it so clear. Don't go to LA. I have no idea why I wrote that down. And now I do.
And then it came back up when you were about to go. That is insane.
It came back up because I remembered writing it. I
love
typed
that you're
LA
doing
in my
that too,
notes.
because I remember you said you were doing that. I love that you're doing that. Writing, you were like in the middle of the night. If something comes up, I write it down.
Write it down.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Because I forget.
You do.
I will forget.
You do.
Easily, just by not writing it down.
Yeah.
That's a good tip. So if you think of anything,
write it down.
Write it down. Don't go see that nigga in LA.
Don't go to LA. But it's like, I want to. But I didn't. I was obedient. Let me text my thug.
Oh my God. So you're still in contact with both guys?
Yes. I have a FaceTime date soon with the husband material guy.
So you're still giving that a chance?
Yeah, I'm going to give him a chance. He's a nice guy. But it's like the thrill.
You want a thrill?
A little.
What is that?
Like, okay, I can't say that on camera.
What?
We were talking about conflict in the club, and my thug guy and oh Jesus, I can't say that.
Nope, say it. Say it.
Him and his brother was talking, and they was like talking about this other person. Like, yeah, he's not. They call him waste man. Like, he's a waste man. He's a waste man. Like, he's trash. He's whatever, not who he portrays to be. Whatever. And I was like, well, what makes him that? And he was like, yeah, he talks all this stuff in his music, blah, 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 blah. And then when stuff popped off in the club, he just starts running. I'm like, so if people are shooting, yeah, you're supposed to run. What would y'all do? He said, nigga, we shoot back. I said, oh my God.
You're like, this is dangerous. She loved it. She loved it.
I was like, right. We shoot. I was like, but what you do with your woman? Like, you get her out first?
You like, is it okay if I run?
If I
But I can run, right? You stay, I'll go.
You
right?
shoot back. I'm in the car.
For sure, I'm not shooting back.
But like that. It's like, protect me, but don't die. But it's like, but it's also like, do you want your nigga to be like, we gotta get out of here?
I want you to have some daggone wisdom. And shooting ain't it either. Well, I don't know. Maybe both. I don't know.
See?
Both. But make sure I'm good.
But it's like, your nigga running in front of you. Yeah, imagine that.
Well, I definitely don't want that. That's sick.
So it's like, give me
he
a balance.
runs past you saying, hurry up.
Come on, babe, come on. Or doesn't say anything. He just hears a gunshot and runs to the exit.
He ain't even looked for you. He is
now
back
y'all
at
in the car like,
you like,
you huffing and puffing. He got the engine started.
he reach over and open the door for you. Come on, man. It's like, don't do that. Don't open my door from the inside.
You already in.
Opening my door from the inside after a shootout.
Right. So it's like,
that's another level of disrespect. You are weak.
You see?
You are a beta
but you
man.
need a balance. Like you said, you have to have wisdom. I don't just want my man in a shootout in a club frivolously.
Yeah.
But like, protect
Talking
me.
about King Kong ain't got shit on me.
You shot me. Owie.
Well, wait a minute.
Owie.
Wait, let me get out the way first.
You grazed me, brother. Yeah, so I get it, but it's, yeah.
Woo-wee.
I need a balance. I need a little thug, but delivered with wisdom.
With wisdom.
And he's not delivered yet.
Ooh, with wisdom.
With wisdom.
You have to have wisdom.
You cannot just be out
here doing stuff. Oh, God.
Yeah, but I need a little bit of protection. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to be, yes.
If yo man started running
and didn't grab your hand, the least you could do is
come
grab
on,
my
come
hand.
on.
But, babe, come on. And leaves you.
We're breaking up. If we're married, we're divorced.
We are divorced.
What?
And we're out of town?
He in the car, engine started, open your door. You good?
That was a close one. You don't say, nigga. I almost didn't make it. And
right.
You would have not known, unbeknownst to you.
Unbeknownst.
To your selfish, raggedy, scary ass.
All right,
Get my hand.
We gotta go.
Yeah, I don't respect that.
Balance.
There has to be a balance.
Has to be.
Put me on your back, grab my arm. If it falls off, it falls off. You don't let me go until we are safe.
Until we're safe. Or find a hiding spot and cover me. Because you got to take the bullet.
Take me to the hiding spot. Don't hide and then be like, over here, over here.
And I shouldn't be standing in front.
Ever.
Of you.
Ever.
You going to have to take it. Is what I'm saying. God will cover you.
But this is why guys are so upset right now. Because they're like, yeah, y'all want all that protection, but don't respect us.
True. I respect men. Do you think? I think I do.
Oh, I think you do.
I love black men. I love men. All men. But
I don't know. I don't always know how men want to be
respected.
I feel like it looks different for everybody, but I know that that's a big thing for them.
Yeah.
It's like, y'all want us to take a bullet for you, pay all the bills, do this, be a protector, be a provider, be the...
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. On that note.
And do.
Let's talk about respecting men in the next episode. How do we respect men?
Oh, Jesus.
I think I respect men. But I did write that down in my prayer list, my affirmation list. God, show me how to speak to men, like life into men. Show me how to speak to men. You know?
Yeah. I struggle with that.
To them or down or, you know? I don't think I do that. But
it's not that. But I'm always like, I don't always know when I can...
Carla's like, I don't have to go.
When I can say and when I can't say and what to say and when not to say.
And how to...
Yes.
Yeah. Like when you want to say something, how to just plant the seed or how to, you know, just give your opinion and let them decide. And, you know, and that comes with being safe and trusting your leadership.
And that starts with
you.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. But then we got to pick the
like,
right.
Yeah,
oh
it's
Lord,
like,
this is a lot of
who
work.
you picked. You picked me.
You picked.
It is a choice.
You picked me.
Nobody is forcing you to be with me.
You picked me.
You picked me.
Knowing. There were signs.
Knowing we're on a high-speed chase. Don't be mad now.
There's a gun
in my lap.
In your lap. He asked you to hold it.
Ooh-wee.
Now it's like,
I'm past that. Well, I We.
All right.
No. You said, all right. If you're in the moment, you just
right.
Because it's like, moment. Okay, fuck. God, what I'm going to say? No, we in his car. You right? All right, we got to go.
Is he going to come here? Is he going to come visit? Like, how are y'all going to continue the relationship? Jesus.
He can't come to the States right now.
Braylon.
He can't. We have to meet in Mexico. Thank you guys so much for watching the Know For Sure podcast. I'm B.Simone. He can't. He's working on it. He made one mistake. He is. He's been out of jail for a long time. He can't come to the States. He can't come to the States right now.
You know, you live in the States. And I know you love to travel, but you live your residence.
That's why I told you we'll never be together. I know the reality of it.
But you say that, and then you'll still entertain a whole relationship with, not a relationship with someone, knowing that you, in your head, you're like, I'll never be with you.
Ever.
Why do you do that?
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
For sure. It's like sometimes you just gotta ask and then you figure it out later.
Are we gonna talk about this in therapy? I'm gonna need 2 hours. It's usually 1.
You said double it
up. Run that card again. No, when you say toxic. Oh my goodness. We didn't even talk about what we have on.
Oh my God. How did we get through this whole episode? Do you guys see this?
Can y'all put this at the beginning?
You see it.
She said, she been doing it. I thought you was hot.
I know. I thought you was having y'all turn the air on.
Carla is sweating. Do y'all not see Carla sweating? All right,
y'all. Yell at us. You know, I can.
What'd she say?
We were supposed to say it before we start talking about.
Well, y'all know us. It's fine. We love you guys. All right.
Love you guys. See you next time.
Bye. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Know For Sure podcast. Make sure you keep the conversation going and use our hashtag KnowForSurePod.
Yes, we want to see you guys share the hashtag KnowForSurePod on all social media platforms. We want to keep the conversation going.
And follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram and Twitter, KnowForSurePod. We have exciting news. We have 2 live shows coming up: Indianapolis, Indiana, September 15th, in Richmond, Virginia, September 16th. You guys join us for our first live shows on the road.
That's right, you guys. We are so excited to see you in person today. Tickets are available only on Patreon for our Chain Gang community because you know they get everything first. Head over to theknowforsure.com for all the details right now.
Right now, y'all. Tickets go on sale to the public June 22nd, Indiana and Richmond. We will see you September. Back to the show, you guys. We're very detailed. We don't just want to be like, oh, we sold out. Because really, if we didn't care, we could be like, oh, we sold out. They don't know what they're getting. We want it to be an experience. We want you to leave feeling fulfilled. And we want to make sure that, you know, the presence of God is felt in the room.
Yeah, and that's something like beyond the, you know, the set design, production, and VIP, and like besides all of that stuff, y'all, like spiritually, we've been like preparing. It's deeper than we just, you know, trying to put on a live show. Like we are truly invested into seeing God move in people's lives.
Yeah.